Welcome to 2025, day one. I don't know, should we start doing this as a countdown? So, uh, I am here as Galactic Priestess Makala of the Galactic Spiral Light, here to enlighten you, to help you wake up, to clear those timelines that no longer serve you in your anger or your repeat modes or your energies that you're carrying of your mother and father, cellular memories that might not be yours to carry, as well as your ancestors and generational. So, yes, I am full on in my mission of my work of what I do, and there is no turning back now. There is no going into a safe haven because that's going to be the way I need to do it. No, absolutely not. So let's take a look at something. Hey, lovely. Come on in. I hope you're having a good start of life for yourself. Of course you are. You made some major changes. So let's go back to when Beyonce did that halftime show. And she was rode out in that what is that white horse thing, still doing the white horse thing. And let's look at that. So we're going to look at the energies of what is currently going on right now. We're going to look at it for the first 25 days of this month. All right? So, because it's January 1st of the Gregorian calendar that has been misaligning us from day one, that was actually put into place. I think I put it down for 1582 or something. I just put my news article up on galacticspiralite.com. You can go over to the WordPress tab and go under there. Make sure you subscribe to that so whenever I write the newsletter, you get the info. You'll know when I post it. And I posted this one called The Door 2025. And I put the real year dates in there according to the 7-year tribulations. So, we're going to take a look at some energies today. We're going to take a look at how everything's flowing and put it into perspective. So let's just take a look at today. Today's Wednesday, but it doesn't feel like a Wednesday. It feels like a weekend. It feels like a Saturday or a Sunday. It doesn't feel like a Wednesday. Okay. It is the white solar mirror. So let me open this up because it's not open. Let's just see how we're going to be stepping into this year. So I'm going to do the as above, so below read. Then I'm going to do the reading with, hold on a second. Something's missing. Oh my goodness. Where is that set? There they are. Where's that set of cards? I know I have them. Okay. And then we're going to do the dual read with the Guild Tarot. Yes. So put a like on the video. Like and subscribe. Thanks for being a new subscriber. I saw someone that just recently subscribed. I went over to their page and it had 0 anything on it. So I don't even know if this person's real. So there's so many bots in the system that the algorithm gives favor to those who have millions and millions of followers because it's all a club thing. Have you ever noticed that? I didn't really pay attention to it till I started kind of lining up everybody when they were all lined up with each other. And I said, oh, wait a minute. He knows that person. He knows that person. Oh, it's a club. That's why you got to be a part of the club. Well, obviously I don't do well as a follower of a club. I'm more the one that makes the leaders make leaders. Yeah, that's what I'm all about. Okay, so the white solar mirror is today's energy. I pulse in order to reflect, realizing order. I seal the matrix of endlessness with the solar tone of intention. I am guided by the power of timelessness. We have a lot to talk about. So get your chai and get your water and get your stuff. Are you going anywhere? What you doing? No, we're going to be here. We're going to put a plan into action. And we're not talking about a New Year's plan because it's not New Year's yet. We're still in winter. How can you be in like a whole new year and you're in winter? So we're just in the door of 2025. Okay, that's all we're going to announce. Why? You're off to a good start. I would highly suggest you're probably going to need that to get through this year. Pretty sure. A little bit of help you. You don't have to be on 24/7. You don't have to be there all the time. You just got to get through it. Just show up. Show up with a plan. Okay. Oh gosh, here we go. With the solar tone of intention, I am guided by the power of timelessness. So the color is white. Obviously, I'm way off tone on that. The planet is Neptune. The chakra is the solar plexus. And the earth family is signal. And we do have a rune. So I do have the rune book, so we can decode that. We have, now this is the mirror tone. Okay. It's the reflection. What are we seeing? Also, I think it's very interesting that the harmonic number is 45, which is a 9. Oh, yeah, we're stepping in. We're stepping right into it. So, the purpose of the unified mission of the principle of messengers was to establish a base for the resurrection of Earth and the evolutionary redemption of the human being. See, right there, I'm already getting upset. So, so we're in the mental sphere, the sixth dimension, Nimnic force field. Okay, I am already going to tell you, we're going to get some energies going here. Okay, hold on, let me grab my wing, because there's energy flying. We've got lots to talk about. It's wing time. All right. Sweet breath. Yes, wing time. All right. So let's take a look at the rune. Oh, interesting. Number 123. Growth. Yeah. Growth, rebirth, the breeze tree, the Brukana. Another cycle of runes represents the form of fertility and foster growth of symbology and actuality. It is all about the self and the divine. It is all about the concerns with the flows of beings into their new forms, and action is gentle and perseverance. This is also to consider your issue with care and awareness. Once resistance is ratification carried out and seems to hold firm, then it moves into a blossoming can occur. So growth, when we talk about growth, well, on the 29th is going to be the Chinese New Year, where we step into the snake. All right, so let's back up. We're still in the dragon here. Okay, we're going to be finishing out the dragon on 29th. As well as what I said in my newsletter, and I put all the descriptions. Now, the Hebrew calendar says we are in 5784. The Christian calendar, by the true time what the Vatican goes by, is 5972. They don't go by the Gregorian calendar. That was implemented just for us, okay? This is the part where I found myself when I was writing my newsletter and I was putting it out there, the door 2025. What does that really mean? What's the door that we're stepping through? Here's my truth of what it is. And this is what I'm going to say. First thing first. Ages are way off. Yes, they are. They are way off. Because in that timeline, when that Pope put that in place, let me bring it up. He put it in place in, I want to say 1582 or 1521 is when this Pope implemented that. Okay, the Gregorian. Now, the Gregorian celebrates all the Roman gods. Okay, all of that. That's the problem. It's an old system. And as I'm writing the newsletter and I'm looking at the timelines, how the hell can we go into a golden age with this type of calendar? That means it's still some kind of entrapment. That means it's a false energy timeline. Where here is where you have to make the decision of the self that you take yourself out of that timeline. You don't follow that timeline. Okay? This is going to be key this month. This is going to be key this year. So pay attention. Game on. Okay? You got to get your game face on. We're going to be poker face. Hi, how's it going? No, I got this down. You just don't see me. I'm getting ready to slap you right in your face and get you, your soulless being, you don't exist in my world. There you go. And then say, oh, that's lovely. You're going to be smiling when your mind is already ahead of the game. Okay? That's where we want to be. Get the poker face on. Let's go. So you're looking at timelines and you're saying to yourself, well, wait a minute. The Gregorian doesn't align us. No, it doesn't. Totally messes up 12 months, leaves moon cycles all off key. Everything's 28 days, whatever. Okay. So a part of this whole mission of all of us waking up into our true self, out of the illusion, out of the sleep, coming out of the sleep. Okay, coming out of the sleep. You have to realize what the illusion is all the way around. Here's my pet peeve for this month. I don't care who the hell is watching me. Pay attention. If you're not really a true member of the Beast of Light tribe, the family here gets me. But those of you that are the watchers, that are, I don't know, shadow banning people still because you think you can still do that, whatever. Here's my big words of implementation to start the year off with. Stop fucking with us. We know what the hell is going on. If you're going to tell the truth about something, tell the truth all the way around 360 degrees, okay? No more of this bullshit covering up crap that you all are doing. No more buying people off to run a narrative to keep others all, control over the masses. No, we're not doing that. We're in a 9-year. And let me tell you something. I'm really good with the number 9. I'm really good with it. Yeah, I'm really good with it. So I see myself doing a lot. Yes, 360 degrees. Here is what I am talking about. If you're going to tell the truth and you're going to tell the people here in America that you are going to be starting up the golden year. We're in the golden year. I don't care about the damn money thing, okay? That's all about the business shit. No, give me the real freedom, starting with my birth certificate. I was just talking to another friend of mine. She's the only one that knows about all of this stuff, and I was so grateful to be able to have a conversation about it because she's the only one that gets what I'm talking about. Let's start with the truth of the birth certificates. Let's start there first. Let's get that shit all cleaned up. Let's get those serial earth numbers cleared up out of the Vatican. Let's really make people free. So you take them from a place of where they don't really exist. They're not really beings, living people, and you make them living. How about that? Let's do that. Let's get that straight. Let's see if you guys can step up to that. Let's digest that for a minute. Oh, I might have stepped off in the whole land of goobity goo here. I don't care. I don't care. I'm pushing 59 years old in a couple of weeks. Give the people the truth. 360 degrees around. Stop this shenanigans. Okay? That's what needs to be done. What do you think about the Pope opening the portals? PPL, hell. But, okay, I'm going to tell you what that's all about. It is a ritual, but he ain't opening no doors to no hell. Okay, so first of all, let's be truthful. That ain't the real Pope. Okay, that's just somebody operating as a Pope. If he was such a powerful being and he really was standing in truth of self and truth of everything, he would be standing representing divinity. He'd be standing in strength. He's not. Okay, let's just get truthful right there. I'm lit up today. I'm all about, I'm not coming on here bowing down to no system. Kiss my brown butt. Okay, I said that. Kiss it. Where the sun don't shine. I am not putting up with the shenanigans. The people have every right to know the truth. Stop messing with us. Stop giving us breadcrumbs. Stop painting up scenarios to make us all look over here when you're doing shit over there. 360 degrees. Truth. In this year as a 9, you got this whole year to get this shit done with us and make it right. And I'm going to hold you to it too. Because why? I'm the galactic priestess of Spiral Light. And I take my position very seriously, especially after last night. That ship. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, lots of these entities have left the building. Yeah, but we still, don't drop the ball, y'all. We still have to put up with the cloning ones running around still trying to be the Terminators to fulfill the mission. Okay, remember the movie Terminator? They never give up. They keep going till they fulfill the mission. We're the mission. Okay? Remember the Pope before him. Vaguely. Vaguely. Didn't that Pope before this Pope, that was the one, I think he got attacked or something. I think something happened because the next time he was out in public, he was all in a glass protective thing. Let's just put it like this. Everything that's in the so-called whatever regime of the Vatican they are trying to still utilize, that was taken care of years ago. We'll put it within that 4 year period. There wasn't a Queen Elizabeth moment that took place where she finally said, not that Elizabeth, but we'll just say the divine energy finally said, then let it all be done. And they went in and they took care of that whole team in there. Yes, they did. I saw all the paperwork, literature reports on that before these so-called energies came in and got rid of all that information because they didn't want people to talk about it. They didn't want people to know about it. They just scrubbed it all. So you're limited to see what they want you to see. We're not doing that. We're not doing that anymore. Here's the thing. The truth needs to come out on everything. I don't care about what the celebrities are doing and the actors. They've all been dealt with. Okay, we're just seeing clones and people that look like they took too much of the shot in their belly to lose too much weight and they don't look right. Okay, they got rubbery legs. They don't look right. They don't look nothing like the person beforehand. Okay, let's just be truthful there. Let's just go there. Main thing is truth needs to be said coming into this year. Now, Beyonce did her little whatever, blah, 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 singing her songs, blah, blah, blah. And then she ends it with the words bang. I'm like, well, what do you mean by that? Bang for what? Bang a what? Bang what? Bang. How many days till a bang? What's going to be the bang? Who's a bang? You a bang? Who's a bang? A bang, bang. You see what I'm talking about? So here's the thing. Truth needs to come out on everything. If we're really going to have a truthful golden year start. I don't want to see any of these people running around trying to run a negative narrative. Bypass them. Because if you can see people running a negative narrative, they don't have that light behind them. They're all about the money, get paid to say stupid stuff. Okay? I am not getting paid to say anything. That's the truth of that. How you like that? Nobody's bought me. I'm not bought by or sold by nobody. There you go. How about that? So here's the deal. There needs to be truth for the people. The only way United States is going to heal anything is truth comes out all the way across. Everything. None of this, oh, we're going to be selective of what we let out about, if there's really aliens and what. Come on now. What is this, Human 101? Give me a break. Already surpassed that. Okay? If you got technology, you got a cell phone, you got a laptop, obviously we did not come up with that. All right, let's just start there. All right, so check. Next one. We need to have the truth of that. And everyone's birth certificate needs to be put in order. Needs to be their real one. Okay? None of this, you took it and falsified it, and you using it and trading off on us. And then we're the ones enslaved into this system. Now, I want you to think about this. The so-called soulless ones don't pay for anything. They get to live that real world that we're supposed to be living. But they make their money and their lifestyle off of our energy. Okay? To sustain them. So every time, I hate to say this, every time you go to a church and you're sitting there thinking that you're doing the right thing, where's your energy going? Who's benefiting off your energy? When you go to these big corporation buildings and you're working in there, who's benefiting off of your energy? And if you freaking cannot pay rent in this world that we're living in, who the hell's benefiting off of you working for them? This is what I'm talking about that needs to be lifted. This is what I'm talking about that needs to be changed. That 9 this year is going to come in. It's going to be, yeah, we're going to be the ones standing up there, release the Kraken. We want the Kraken to come in and do the work. 360 degrees. We want truth. That's what it's going to take. None of this covering up bullcrap. That's it. And if I see anybody doing that, I'm going to call you out on it. I'm just going to say, you know what? Why are you saying that? This goes for those of you who are influencers, who are out there, and you're telling people of certain colors that they have to move out of the United States. Why? Where are you going? Where are you moving to? Okay, I don't want to hear that anymore. How much are you getting paid to say that? What's the reasoning behind it? Okay? What's the reasoning? This is not our first time in the freaking rodeo, and we're not going to be the last ones in the rodeo. We're ready to kick some serious booty. So this is how I'm starting off the door entry to 2025. I don't chase no money. I don't put up with any lies and deceits. I call your ass out the way I see it. I take full responsibility and accountability for what I do. And I don't put up with all the shenanigans. Period. You're going to sit there and tell people they need to leave the United States and all this stuff, a certain gender of people, color of people. Where are you going? I'd like to know, where are you going? Where are you set up? Because here's the thing. If you take off and leave, if you go leave because of fear, there's no support for you where you're going. Especially if the one saying it can't tell you why. And what's the agenda? So we're seeing clearly as we come online, after the sun has just spit out another huge plasma at us, it made the earth have a wave shake. I felt that. I was like, ooh, what is that? It didn't feel like an earthquake. It felt like it came straight through my body. It was like, ooh. I was like, whoa, what was that? We don't have time for games. So each and every one of us consciously have to make decisions on what we're connecting ourselves to and not connecting ourselves to. Okay? If I'm seeing too much information platforms running too much male energy and there's no balance of female energy on it, forget it. I don't have time for that. If I see it where they're all intertwined as a group, they all know each other, I ain't into that either. Or pay attention. What's the connection? Okay. This is going to be one of those platforms where a lot of us get our information, if it's not on Rumble, if it's not here, if it's not on X, because the whole other streams of what we used to do is breaking down. But we still have to be vigilant of truth. And if it don't sound right, I'm not buying it. All I really would love for all who live here in America is to have their true birthright of their certificates. And get rid of the holding of all of us under our Earth serial number in the Vatican. Get rid of that. and literally make it true that we are all free 100%. This is not a color thing. This is a human thing. This is true humanity. Don't give me a half-assed served pie with bullshit whipped cream on top of it, trying to give me the top of the list of the pie, because that's not, no. Every single one of us, if you're watching this video, you have a right to the truth of your birth certificate. Freedom, real freedom. Why should some people, beings, have the right to have access to everything else and others don't? Why should you be able to go under a tunnel somewhere and go buy yourself a free Starbucks drink and don't have to buy it? You get a free one. You just shop whatever. You don't have to pay for nothing because it's already paid for. Every single thing. Our car knows every single thing is already paid for. But because they put you in the system and got you in there, they make you pay again to sustain them. No. This needs to come to an end. And very, very rapidly. So if everything starts to crash down, let it all crash down. Housing market goes down, let it all crash down. Car market goes down, let it all crash down. Because it's all linked into greed anyway. And falsified contracts that are not for your highest good. So, that's all I'm going to say about that. And I'm putting this on notice with whoever is in the White House or whoever is going into the White House. We already know whoever's in the White House has failed miserably. Your grade for me is an F below an F, F minus, F, F, F minus. There you go. You've done shit, nothing for the American people. It says stress them out and made them so stressed out, made them sick. You've done nothing for them. Get your ass out. And whoever's going in, I'm expecting you to honor your words. And I need a 360-degree turnaround for the people. And when I say the people, I mean the people. Every single one of us here in the United States. Born and raised here. You got blood in the game. Your businesses, everything that you dreamt of, that needs to be repolished and shining brightly for you. Every single thing. You should never have to work this hard to be in some country that needs to get it together. This is game. 9 is not going to be merciful. This is going to be some hard, fast punch coming because it has to take place. We got planets lining up on the 25th of this month. Tomorrow is the 2nd. Be careful where you're going. You're already seeing evidence when you're in big groups. You got cuckoo for Cocoa Puff, people running around who got, mind triggered to go do stupid stuff. So be aware where you're going in group, big places tomorrow. Planetary alignment on 25th, 7 planets. If we go by the Lemurian calendar, which is the 8th month that represents this month, it's a true Lion's Gate energy. But I'm looking at that alignment on the 7th, on the 25th. That's what I'm looking at. That is a true deep portal activation right there. That's setting us up. 7 planets, 7 months. That's how I'm looking at it. So we're going to dive into the read, and we're going to take a look at how the energy is flowing for right now. So I feel like we got to take a look at I think we should take a look at what is this, the first? I don't celebrate holidays. I don't pledge allegiance to sing. Yeah, I don't either. The way I came into this door of 2025 is simply this. I did not count backwards. I counted up. I did not attach it in that way. I just did it way before the time because it was already happening on the East Coast. California's the last one to get it. Okay? So I figure, I'm not doing this ceremony. I'm not doing it. This is how you know you're on the newer, higher timeline. Is when you stop giving allegiance and attention and energy to these old systems that benefited them and not you. Because they're all ritualistically put together to benefit them and not you. Tell me one person who has set their so-called New Year's revolutions, whatever, in place has completed it. Because it was never aligned in the first place. It was never aligned. So we are talking about stepping into our true magical energy of ourselves and moving from this point forward. Once you know, you know. That's how it makes it easier to move around. And when you see the old timeline having issues in its tissues, you're not participating in it. We have a war above us and a war below us. We're in the middle. It is not our war. I've said that. This is not our war. They've been fighting with each other forever over us. Who would have dominion over us as slaves? The human slaves. Okay? So, we're not doing that. We're not doing it anymore. And once you make up your mind and you say, I'm not participating in that anymore. And, I have family that totally, they really just, they just think I've lost my rockers and all this stuff. Because I don't participate in the holiday stuff and I don't do all that. No, I don't. My, to be honest, my favorite ones are my birthday and Halloween. That's it. Everything else, nope, it's all made up and it's all falsified bull crap and I don't want to be bothered. That's power when you can sit back and say, no, next. That's power. When you can say, I'm not interested in your bull crap. Give me what I desire for the people. 360 degrees truth. And set us truly free through our birth certificates. Give us that. Who's brave enough to step up to that? I'd like to see you do that. Let's see you do it. Bet you. Hell, even the freaking cartel probably couldn't do it. They couldn't even do it. They don't even have the power in their own selves to do that. Right? Why I say it like that? Because these people that so-called run the world, they don't have a heart to do what's right. They don't have a heart. Oh, grabbing snacks. The cartel. I just said it. Even the cartel wouldn't step up to that to do the right thing. They wouldn't even be able to do it. So here's my thing. If you are so in a position of power and you know that you got to pull the ultimate Moses and really split that Red Sea, you got to do the right thing. Okay? Game is over 100%. Time is up. 360 degree is what I'm calling this year. 360 degree. Just tell the truth. And do the right action for that. Don't give us a made up story. Because that time is over. You can't do it in a night. Nine's not going to let you do it. And everyone, be prepared because you're going to see it in this year where they're going to try to do it and it's going to fall apart. They might get a little bit here and there, but it's not going to hold. Just not. Okay? So let's take a look at the energy. We're going to take a look at, let's do it like this. Let's take a look in the, what is it, the next 3 weeks? Can I say next 3 weeks? When's the 20th? What day is the 20th on? Does anybody know? Help me out because I'm in this mode. What day is the 20th on? Because we're going to take a look. And then what day is the 25th on? I gotta get rid of this. Doesn't think I'm working. I'm going in. I'm going in. Okay. Game over, Daniel. Wicked. Continue wickedly on Mondays. Okay. Monday, Saturday. Okay. All right. 20th on a Monday. Okay. And then 25th on Saturday. Okay. All right. We're going to mark that. All right. Okay, so we're going to take a look at this week, the second week, third week. All right. Okay, back to the earth. I'm on the third week right now. And then I'm going to lay the guild cards over it. Because the guild cards don't play. They be telling it. They tell it like it is. They don't care if you like it or not. Okay, so that gives me a total of 9 cards. They are at war with each other. Yes, they are. Ain't got nothing to do, well, it has a lot to do with us because the ones that have to leave, they're going to lose all their free slave labor. Okay? That's why you're seeing different companies go down. You know, Big Lots. There's a whole bunch of places get ready to just go. Because now you can just go online and get the stuff you want. That's what they want you to do. Shop online. Okay. They don't want you to go into the store because the brick stores are not, they didn't level up. They got bought out so many times financially. So now they are in so much debt, they have to close because they can't stay. They can't stay open anymore. All right, so we got the 3 weeks. I got 9 cards laid out. Heaven and earth, bridge in the middle. Here we go. This week we have, oh, interesting. Okay, this week we have Foundation of Achievements, the Heaven card. So someone make note. Who's going to write this down? Okay, we have the 4, Foundation of Achievements. Second card, we have Abundance. I can go back and watch it and write it down. Actually, I can write it down after I'm done because I'll leave it out. Then how it shows up here on Earth, because the Abundance card, now look, I want you to pay attention to this. Remember what I said about pay attention to cards when they're giving you info. See that house? There's a rainbow over it. 4 is the foundation. Okay. Says here, foundation of achievement. Stability. Then all of a sudden you see this 888. Abundance. Okay, a divine feminine energy coming in. Abundance. 888. Then it says right here, new vitality. So something's cooking. So let's take a look at Puerto Rico energy. Okay, got loved ones out in Puerto Rico. Power's been off since yesterday. Came back on around 3 or 2:30 in the morning or something, or in the afternoon, came back on, then it went out at 3:30 again. I said, oh yeah, they over there cleaning up stuff. Okay, you can't tell me it just went out conveniently, just went out all of a sudden. What made it go out? It's called people with 2 hands. Okay, next week, week after, the second week. So the first week we have foundation of achievements, abundance, and then new vitality. Second week, we have financial material changes. We got a 5. Okay, this is the second week. The bridge is, wow, relationship change, number 56. Who are we changing relationship with? What's the relationship change? This is in the second week. Something's getting ready to happen. Third, dedicated effort. Here's that 8. There's that 8. Dedicated effort. This is the Earth card. So here is the Heaven card. This is all about financial material changes. Okay, got that 5. Now keep in mind, we're in 2025. When you add up all the numbers, we get a 9. But if you look at the 2 digits on the end, you have a 2 and a 5. 7 energy, if you just add those. But then if you break it down, the 2 is duality, harmony, and balance, partnership. But then the 5 is all about change. All right, we got a lot of 5s in the second week. Okay, so then we have the Earth card that says dedicated efforts. Okay, third week. We got a 15. We have temptation. What's the temptation? Somebody's got a key. Third week. What's the temptation? It looks like there's some kind of battle going on. Someone's fighting against the light. Who the hell's fighting against the light? You see how he's pushing? No! No! Give me the key! No! Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Somebody's fighting against the light. I wonder who that could be. What do? Okay. Oh, but we got a 93. Says it's going to be a happy ending. For who? Who's it going to be for? Let's see how the Earth card says. Rest and reconsider. Oh, we got a 9. Something's coming to an end. Rest and reconsider. Okay, so you have the temptation. Someone's fighting. But it's going to come out to a happy ending. And then you got this 9 at the end talking about rest. Rest and reconsider. Let's go deeper. We're going to do one more layer before I put the guild cards on top. I know. Let's do one more layer. Okay, in the first week, what is that foundation achievement? Go deeper on that, please, from the heaven realm. I love doing these reads because it's like it tells a story. When I do cards, it's like I look at the story. What's the story? What's the bridge of the first week that is bridging over the abundance card? What's that bridge? And then for the earth outcome over the new vitality, what is that? What is that, Spirit? Show me what that is, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, Spirit, for the second week, we have financial material changes. What is that about? Go deeper. I love doing readings. And for the bridge card, which says relationship change, what does that really mean? Show me what that is, Spirit. What is that? What's that divineness there? And this is all for the highest good, highest outcome. What's the earth card for the second week that says dedicated effort? Dedicated effort for what? For what? And then third week, what's the temptation? Who's fighting against the light? What's the temptation? What should we look for in there? What does that mean, Spirit? And what's the bridge? We got happy ending. What does that really mean? Hold on, wait. What is that? Go deeper. What does that mean? Okay, and final card for that rest and reconsider. Why are we resting? What we got to reconsider. What's that mean? See how I asked the question? Okay, here we go. First week. Oh. Shut up. Stop. Okay, so remember, foundation and achievements. We got this, right? So what goes over that? 7, triumph. Raising ahead, moving forward. So sealing the deal, making it true. The abundance was the first one. What goes on top of it? Here it is. Follow the dreams. Follow your dreams. The vitality card comes into place. That was the original. Here's the card that goes over it. It's well deserved. Number 9. So on the timeline of this week alone, okay, and actually when we look at this, today's Wednesday. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we got these 3 days, Saturday, Sunday, right around in there. All right. So second week, financial material and change is this. The waiting game. It's on top of it. What's the waiting game? Look at that 2. Look at that 2. See that 2? Look at that. Waiting. What are we waiting for? Look at the spiraling. Look at that, look at that, look at that. The waiting game. So if you have this, and then all of a sudden now you got the waiting game, there's some kind of interference that's trying to come in. But it's already being taken care of. It's balanced. There's a waiting game. Let's see what the bridge says. The bridge says the relationship change, right? What's on top of that? 7, a personal growth. Isn't that what I just read? I just read that. The personal growth. Okay, 7. Third card, how it shows up here on the planet, on Earth, dedicated effort. The card that goes over that, change your focus. And it's a 5 energy. Change your focus. Third week, we were talking about temptation. Somebody fighting against a light. Oh, look what just happened. Now keep in mind that 1 and 5 is a 6, right? Look what happens. You got a 6 on top of it. It says moving on. Looked like somebody had to move into the light. No, I can't take it now. Oh, okay, fine. I'll just do it. I'm going to go ahead and stop. I'm moving on. I have to laugh because 1 and 5 is 6. Oh, well, look what just happened. Okay, so we got that happy ending going on, but it's a 93, but look what happened. We got the forgiveness card, 96. Look at that. Crazy. The Earth card says we have to rest and reconsider. Yeah. Final card says, here we go, win or lose. It's a 5. So there is a lot, and I got chills on this one. This is the heart of the fight that's going to happen in the 3rd week. This is that 3rd week is going to be that we got 9 energies, we got 6, and we got this 5, but we got a lot of 9 and 6 energy going on here in that 3rd week. Okay, so this looks good. It looks kind of cuckoo for Cocoa Puff right when we get to the 2nd week because we got this waiting game going on. And then we got growth, then changing the focus. Then 3rd week is the one where we're really going to see it. We got someone fighting against, and then sooner or later they got to turn around and go, okay, fine. This cracks me up. I can't do it. I can't do it. Okay, fine. I'll just go ahead and, yeah, okay, moving on. Oh my gosh. And then I love this. Why are we resting and reconsidering? Oh, because we won? Win or lose? We're going to go ahead and just stick to the game. Going to make that change. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and do the guild cards. So now we got the foundation of the read. Now remember, in the guild read, I'm using 2 sets of the guilds. This is the older one, and this is the newer one. This is how you can go in when you do the reads like this, when you have those dual cards. It tells you even deeper the story. What's going on? Why does it feel like there's more in here? What are you guys doing? Okay. All right. New set, old set. Let's start with the old set. This is only going to be a dual. So this is where you have 2 of the same sets, and you talk to the first set and you say, you are the above. I need you to show me energetically. Spirit, what is the message from the higher realms? What do we have to pay attention to? So I'm only going to pull out 3 of the cards. We're going to do the first week, second week, third week. Okay. Now we're going to do the newer ones. Show me the outcome of the above card. How is it going to turn out here and the below? 1, 2. You're welcome. 3. All right, let's take a look-see. Oh, interesting. Shut up. Uh-oh. What? Oh, stop it. Oh, wow. All right, break. All right. So, I think this is funny because remember, in the first card here, you have the house and the triumph. So the first card is the 7. It's the chariot. Goes with this one. 7. Moving forward. Okay? The chariot. Got that energy moving. That balance. Taking leadership. Okay? You got the purple, you got the blue, you got the royalty. You got you got the horse of gold. The horse of gold. Okay? Then, the second card to it, the below card. So here you had vitality, well-deserved rewards, and then you have the Empress. She's a number 3. She's sitting in all her glory. She's like, what am I giving birth to? What am I creating? What am I creating? What am I doing? How am I sitting in the power of the self? I'm creating. I'm thinking. What's the flow? Look at all the green. Look how she's just sitting, being patient. She ain't worried about a damn thing. All right. So then we come to the second week. And we get this. So remember, this is about the material gain. You know, you got the financial, material changes. Then you got the waiting game. And then the one that sits on top of that is the Hermit. The Hermit is all about going inward, listening, intuition, being in that place of solitude, but yet you're hearing it. Okay, this is the first one. Look at that 9. It's representing the 9 energy of the year. Okay, this waiting is self. Then the card that goes right with it, when we look at how it showed up on dedicated effort, but change your focus, because then it turns into the Wheel of Fortune. Okay? So I'm looking at this and I'm saying, okay, Wheel of Fortune, it represents the 10. What's going on the 10th? Okay, that Wheel of Fortune on the 10th. All right, remember that's in the second week. All right. So then remember we had, oh no, give me the key, I'm not going to the light. Okay, fine. I'll go ahead and do it. I'll do it. I'll go for it. Okay. Okay. Remember that? That's going to happen with this. Eight of Swords. Fast. Speed of light. Here we go. Swift move. It's going to happen. This is like getting rid of something. Got to move. And it's happening fast. There you go. And we had this last time when I did that read on Trump getting in. And it happened fast. There you go. Okay. So the 9th was all about rest and reconsider. Because it's a win or lose. Are you ready? Are you ready? You ready? Wealth. Boom. There you go. The wealth card. So that shows the whole planet, ties in with the Wheel of Fortune. After sitting and winning, the wealth moves forward. There it is. That is really cool because it's the ace, the wealth, the crown. And then, you know what? There's something I was thinking about. Remember that day I told you guys that I went out to the park that one day and I was sitting at the picnic table and the bee showed up after I got that bee wand and I was just sitting out there. And this bee came up and sat on the table, walking up to my cup and then walking up to my hand, walked over my hand, everything, not stinging me, nothing. Then another bee came and was coming up and doing its whole thing. When bees come up to you, especially honeybees, they know what you're representing. They know your light. They can feel it. And they also, if they don't sting you, they know you're royalty. Bees are the only ones that can feel the signature of someone that has royal energy. They won't sting them. But the counteractor ones that will attack you are the black wasps. The wasp ones are the darker ones. Okay? Keep that in mind. Honeybees, no. They can read your signature. So if you get visited by honeybees and they come around you, they drink water off of you, they sit with you, they walk over things with you, they don't sting you, they know who you are. So that's the Chariot. Should we take another look? Do we go deeper? Are we good? What do you say? What do you say? I got visited last summer. One was on the inside of my old big picture window. Yes. Yes. So this is looking pretty good. It just looks a little weird. So here's the tidbit. When we look at that Chariot and then the Empress, they look really good. Yeah. You guys are going to laugh when I show you this. So if I go a little bit deeper on that. And then the Hermit. So it's really important to really look at what is happening with this first month. Then I'm going to do a layout for the first 4 months of this year. So if you haven't noticed, this is like the reading for how the first 4 months of the year is going. Because this actually sets everything into play. Even though this is the ninth year energy. Okay. So these two do a dance with the chariot, and then you have you have the King of Swords. Look at that. Got a lot of energy going on. Yep. And in this energy with the 9, we have a lot of energy moving with this 9 energy. We have the Empress, but she also has the Ace of Cups. The beauty of it. She's sitting in that. There's going to be that high pitch of emotions and happiness and all that good stuff with it. But that's coming in there. I turned 54 in February. I turned 59 in a couple of weeks. I'm like, oh God. Okay. So we have the Hermit. And believe it or not, another in this second week. This is why I do the dual reading. Another card for the Wheel of Fortune. So now we have a Wheel of Fortune at the beginning. And then, get this. Are you ready to see this? Are you ready? This is why I do a dual. Now remember, here's the second wheel. And guess what? There you go. There's the King again. There you go. See it? Now just to prove my point, so you make sure I'm not showing you the same cards. Just to prove my point. See? There you go. That's the dual read. See the King? See the King here matching with the Chariot? Now the King is with the Wheel of Fortune and the Hermit is with the Wheel of Fortune. You got 2 Wheel of Fortune cards. That's why I do that. I like that. That's so cool. Okay, third week. We have this Speed. We have the Sword of Loss, that 5. They're not going to be able to hold it. And we got this. Oh, shoot. Look. Pay attention. Here's the Temptation. They're moving on. It's going to be a Speed because it's a loss. Not going to be able to hang on to all that crap. Okay? It's gone. Sword up. Because at the end of the day, after we rest, it is a win or lose. Because the wealth is so important. Because now it's completion. It is that completion, that putting things into contemplation. It is all of that with this. Any questions? I didn't think so. So, I'm going to do a quick layout for the next. I'm really hearing it's not even about the next 4 months. It's about the next three months. It has something to do with spring, the doorway, because that's the real start of the year for us. Okay. So we're going to take a look and see if anything comes up the same. All right, we're going to do the heaven and earth reads. Let me just get these all mixed up. Okay. So we're going to do for the next 3 months. So we already know what January is all about. We're just going to hit it from February, March, April. Because that's what I'm hearing. Okay. So from February on to April. Let's make note of that. All right. We're going to do February. And this is going to just be a one card of the heaven, the bridge, and the earth card. Okay, Spirit, what's the February card look like? February, what does March look like? March, what does April look like? And April, there you go. Bridge. Okay, Spirit, what is February's bridge card for the heavens? What is March? And what is April? Okay, and then how does it show up here on Earth? All right, Spirit, for February, for March, and for April. All right, let's take a look-see. Ooh. Okay, so February, we have temptation, transformation. Love it. February is transformation. The bridge is surrender. And then how it shows up here on Earth is breathe. Just breathe. Everything's going to be okay. Then for March, we have fulfillment of wishes. Look at the color, green. Look at that 9. Look, he's got water flowing. He's got the gold. He's got the standing on the green leaf support. Love, partnership, 26. That's an 8 energy. Yes. This is March. And here, oh, we got the 6, that foundation. We got the family, the love energy. Look at that, unity. That's good. Okay, that was March. Here's April. Emotional loss. We still got some loss going on. Creativity. And then we have giving and receiving. There's that 6, giving and receiving. But look at all the energies, giving and receiving. So this emotional loss, this is something in April. And we had that in the other read. There's like this emotional loss. This is tied into something in April. You know, if it's not in April, it can push itself out into May because we're looking at that 5. What is that 5 doing? What is the emotional loss? And it also depends on, is this still going to be an activated timeline? What is that? What is this emotional loss tied into in April? What is that energy? Someone with green, material harvest, 9. But it's the Roman. This is what lands on top of it. Emotional loss. And then you have material harvest, 9. But it's a completion. See the columns in the background? There's one there, one there. The 2 fighting in the middle. Powers. And then there's the emotional loss. But when I see the emotional loss, I'm looking at this bluish color. Somebody's getting ready to be announced, gone bye-bye. It might just be that other release energy too. We're going to keep an eye on that. How that's going to play out. Because it still turns out good. Material harvest. But this was the first one. Okay. So it's going to be kind of interesting to kind of look at that and see what that's playing out. But it looks like I'm feeling more like someone gonna be announced, gone. It's gonna be a big, important person. Yeah. But keep in mind, when we see something like that, that simply is saying, okay, well, whatever that energy is, or whoever's representing that, they're going to be gone for a reason. Okay? So, yes, there's going to be a lot of endings of energies this year. Okay? You're going to see it like nobody's business. Okay? Because that's what time it is. And a lot of these energies have to go. And this is why I started off in such a fiery way of saying there needs to be 360 degrees of truth. There needs to be that. It has to be that. That makes sense. Okay? All right. Any questions about this part? Everybody good with it? So that's my take on everything. The whole door thing, that's a ritual that they're doing. It's not in this. At first I thought it was all this dark stuff, but it's not. It's like opening the doors, revealing. When we talk about doors, when we open doors, it's opening the chambers. Doors that have been sealed, that have not been opened. Now you're opening these big, go back to those videos and look. He's opening up these big ass doors They got this like brassy, goldy look on it on the outside. And he's got to push it open. You look at these doors, you notice that they're, yeah, leaving. It's also an energy of when they're pushing those doors open, it's like saying, we're opening the doors now. We're letting things flow. But if you're going to open those doors, you better let everything be known. Don't open up the doors and only give a little bit. I'm really going to be a stickler on this, and I'm going to tell you guys how serious I am about it, to the point to where I am really going to put it out there and say, you need to do right by all of us. Don't set us up telling us we're going to be in the golden age and we're still imprisoned to a system that has robbed all of us. Let's just be truthful. It has robbed all of us. Working your ass off, pennies on a dollar, and everything's going up because they choose to make it go up and have done nothing to bring it down yet. All I have to say, it better get done. It better get done. I know who I am, and I know what I stand in. And I'm speaking on the behalf of all the people and the children. And hell, even the animals. Let's get it done. Stop this shenanigans. Let's really step it up, because they don't do it. They're going to get a visit, and they're already getting their visit. And the ones that come and do the visit, you know how in John Wick, you know how they had that lady show up? She's the high table lady. You know, if everybody is not in right standing, she comes out and she tells them, this is going to be your punishment because you allowed this and this and this to happen. That's the kind of visit they're getting. Okay? There is a higher up being, and it's a female energy that govern over a lot of things that are being done here on this planet through the puppets. Okay, I gotta say it, through the puppets. So as we sit and we watch the evolution of this change come in, we anchor that light. And the way we stay anchored is by this. We say no to all the bull crap. As soon as you see something, thank you. As soon as you see something that doesn't sit right, you say no to it. Because that keeps you from tying your energy, soul energy into it. It keeps you out of it. You say no. Nope, not going to be a part of that. Say no to it. That keeps you out of that energy. Okay? As soon as you start to notice how they're trying to pull your energy in another direction and it's fear-based, say no, we're not going there. Illusion. Because here's the thing, and this is the truth of it. You don't know what they're showing you if it's real or not. They could just be doing it just to get an energy rise out of you. Because if they don't follow it up, and so many hours afterwards when they present it, how do you know what you just saw was real? Remember back in the day when you would hear about something that was such tragic, they would show you the person, they would show what happened, they showed you the evidence, they show you the funeral, da-da-da-da-da. You don't see that. They show you this, the shock, and then where's the follow-up? Okay, all of a sudden now you didn't forget about it. Where's the people? Where's the funerals? Oh, you just edited that out of the movie. Okay, got it. I'm serious. Think about it. Think about it. So just keep that in mind as we're moving forward of what we're seeing. And then just go into that high heart self and say, is that truth? If what I'm seeing is that truth. Spirit's going to tell you. It's going to tell you yes or no. Your job is to trust it, what you're being told. If you're standing in your divinity, you're standing in keeping your auric field clear, and you're not buying into the shenanigans, and you command that only truth comes in from this highest benevolent light, that's all that can come in. Because you implemented it. You said so. You commanded it so. If you have not learned anything yet about how this plasmic energy is working around you, you just have to command it. And all the artificial plasmic light energy, you simply tell you don't have permission to enter my force field. You don't have permission to be coming into my force field, making me sick, making me dizzy. You don't have permission. You're invading my free will. Words have power. You are invading my free will. When you say you are invading my free will, all of a sudden that makes whatever it is that's not divine go like, I'm invading your free will? Okay. Remember what I told you about that story? When I whip out stuff, they say, oh yeah, she messed me up for a millennium, dude. When she whips that stuff, I don't mess with that one. Go on to someone else that's easier, that don't have themselves, they don't trust themselves. Go on to that one. Those are easier to do. She's complex. You want to be complex. just remember that. Hit my powerful wall of protection. Yes, you want to be complex. Okay. So we're going to go forward and let's see how the energies play out. Let's see what they do. I got to finish out another task. Now, I'm just going to put it out there. And I want to see who's going to do what. What's going to be said. I believe in calling people out. I really do. Because how else are we going to get things resolved if you don't, I don't know, in nursing we have a problem, you got to, call out what the problem is. And then you got to set up a care plan for it, We got to implement it. And then I'm not giving 30-day review. I'm not going to wait 30 days for an outcome. I want to see that outcome in 72 hours. Take some kind of lead up to that. I know. Created everything in 7 days, rested on 7 days. No, we're upgraded now. I want to see it in 72 hours. I just do. I think it's something that needs to be done. And it needs to be done right. If you're going to tell the truth, tell the whole damn story. And don't put any holes in it. Don't edit what you want the people to know and don't know. Oh, that might be too much for them. No. Don't be thinking for me. Let me think for me. Not you think for me. Those days are over. Don't be thinking for me. So, my apologies if I came off a little straight off, but it had to be said. Because going forward, all of us deserve that truth. You deserve to know. And if you want to be free, you deserve to be 100% free. Not 45%, not 35%. No, give me the whole fucking 100%. Guaranteed. That's what I'm throwing on the table. Who the hell's going to match me? Because I don't even have to walk in strapped. I just walk in my light. Let's see you match that. Yeah, game is over. Yeah, I'm not playing no more. You show up. Let's see what you got. Show up. Let's see you stand for the people. Clean it up. 360 degrees truth. Who's got the balls to do that, I wonder? Well, we're about to find out, aren't we? Let's just keep our eyes open and our eye on the ball and watch and see what happens. I'm all about, give me the results I'm asking for. It's not for me, it's for the people. I want to see that play out. Because in that is where we really all can unite and be free. Yes, yes, please. Thank you for coming on this New Year's Eve. You're welcome. Made my bottle. Set the mood. Prosperous. Yes, 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 yes. You are welcome. I have been working on some things. People have been calling for their readings and wanting to come in. We're still in winter time, but this is the time I want you to really just pull that energy kind of off subject. But is there something to be to the new Queen of England? What's the true story behind it? Who the hell's the new Queen of England? Who went in? Hadn't heard that. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Be careful. Because I haven't seen anything come up on my radar if she's a real queen. I'm not saying this to be mean or anything, but she better be brown skinned. Because we know that one, she died several times. And they kept bringing her back. And she wasn't the real queen, the last one that was there. And everything in that whole family has been stolen from other cultures. And they sitting there representing it like it's theirs. Oh yes, it had a lot of feast at hand at that. That's how ugly that one was. Horrible. She made the Predator and Aliens show look like it was appetizers. Yeah. She was horrible. I say it like it is. And I don't apologize for saying that either, because I know the truth of it. Others will sit around and smile and grin all about it because they don't want to rough up the waters. I say it like it is. She was horrible. She wasn't even considered to be human. Let's just put it that way. Even a human being wouldn't have done what she did. Might have had to have a lot of splicing in the DNA to get that way. But she was horrible. No mercy for that soul. Oh, that's right. She didn't have one. That's how I feel about that. I'm not one, I said it earlier today, I'm not one to mess with because I'm just going to say it like it is. Let's see who's got enough light to say that. Who else got the light to say it? Say it like it is. At this point of the game, with that sun and everything else that's going on, and Puerto Rico being without energy for no reason, are y'all practicing? I'm sure you are. And I say it like this because I have certain beings that come and watch my videos. Okay? That's why they keep me down, so people can't get to my videos. I don't care, because I know all about the club stuff. Everybody, whatever. I don't care. All I need to know is that enough people saw me and they listened. Stop it. And they listened. And then they'll go out and go talk. And they'll tell other people. And then they get to thinking. And because I kept saying, don't give your energy away to stupidness, energies that you see out there. Okay? Stay true to the self. All right, y'all. I came on. I delivered. I showed up for the door of 2025. I'm not officially celebrating a new year until we come into spring, when the light has fully returned. We are still in winter here in the northern area. Okay? So keep your eyes open. Remember what I said about tomorrow. Be aware where you are. Big groups and stuff. If you don't have to be out there in it, don't be out there. All right? And then on the 25th, we got that alignment. But let's just see how the cards do tell the story. Let's keep our eyes open. Let's see what happens this week. What do? Thank you so much for joining me here on Be So Light, where we talk about everything divine and making it right. That's how this is going to go this year. Welcome if you're new to the tribe. We're all about our light. So keep it true, keep it right. And that's how we're rolling. All right, lovelies. I will see you soon, sometime this week. I'll find out what's going on. I'm going to wait until we get through tomorrow and then come back on a little later. All right? All right, everyone. Be good. Much love to all of you. Bye.